Let's move to the next topic in DTG2, Schreiben. Schreiben has got the following subtopics. First, Schreibfertigkeit, Anforderungen beim Schreiben, vom Wort zum Satz zum Text, Schreibübungen, kreatives und freies Schreiben, Fehlerkorrektur. Let's see all of this one by one. Moving to Schreibfertigkeit. The book goes on to describe about writing aspects, and I have just given a brief description of what it is. So first, Schreiben ist ein Mittel zum Wissensspeicherung, meaning it is a material to store knowledge. So whenever we write something and then document it, that is the use of writing. So we can make notes in list, homework. We are basically storing knowledge. It is also a Hilfsmittel, a helping agent for structuring the thoughts, geistige Handlungen, basically Gedankenordnung. Schreiben helps you to structure your thoughts. In seiner kreativen freien Form, in its creative and free form, Schreiben, writing, helps to find out the identity and the personality of the person. So these are the main aspects of writing. Then again, similar to Sprechen, we have Schreiben, which can be used as a Mittlerfertigkeit and also as a Zielfertigkeit. So Mittlerfertigkeit, the meaning is the same. Here the rules of the languages apply. You want to learn the language, you want to master writing an essay, etc. Then write it following the rules with the correct grammatic, etc. Whereas in the Zielfertigkeit, you write to communicate your opinions and your ideas. So that is the introduction for Schreibfertigkeit. Then we have Schreiben als Produkt or process. So Schreiben, the methods of Schreiben, Schreibdidaktik, it can be classified into two categories. One is product-oriented approach or product-oriented Einsatz, or process-orientierte Einsatz. More or less to say, this is like a refined form of Mittlerfertigkeit and Zielfertigkeit, but in a different way. So in case of a product-orientierte Ansatz, the result of the Schreib process is the focus. Whereas in case of a process-oriented Ansatz, the Schreib process itself is the focus. We will see the example and then it will be probably more clear. So let's take the product-oriented. Schreiben wird durch Vorgaben gelenkt. Meaning you will be given an example text. And based on the example text, you are supposed to write your own text on a different topic. And you can use the same writing structure from the example text. And you can bring in the new text. Whereas in case of a process-oriented Ansatz, you will analyze the text and the individual sentences, the grammatic and all those things in that text will be sensibilized, or it will be bewusst gemacht. So you will know how this sentence is connected to the other sentence, back and forth, etc. So for example, you will analyze a rhyme or a poetry with a particular words, and then you say this rhymes with this. So when you're writing a poetry, you have to write with Knoten, Noten, etc. In case of a product-orientierte Ansatz, the target or the goal is a fertige text. You have to have a text which is the result of the Schreib process. Whereas in this case, process-oriented, as long as you know the process, you don't need to provide any result or goal or any product at the end. As long as you can analyze a lead text or a rhyme, then you're good. You have understood the Schreiben process, and that's it. You don't have to produce another rhyming poetry or something like that. Produkt-orientierte Ansatz is basically a directive Ansatz. Hey, do this with this example and then give me a text. That's the example. So text linguistische Ansatz. This is basically to appreciate the language, appreciate the way of writing, etc. That is basically the difference between a produkt-orientierte Ansatz and process-orientierte Ansatz.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.